Hey yogis, what's up? Today we're going to be doing a Vinyasa and Yin class. So to start off, we'll be moving through some dynamic, more fast-paced, strength-building Vinyasa style yoga flow. And then about halfway through, we're going to slow it all the way down, get really grounded, and start to work into some of the deeper connective tissue by holding some long, deep stretches. This should feel really good to you guys, and all you need today is your body and your mat. So before we begin, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and to subscribe, and I will meet you on your mat. Let's get started. We're going to start our practice today in a nice, comfortable, meditative seat, Sukhasana. So you can cross your legs, stack your shoulders above your hips, and just allow your palms to face up or down on your thighs, whatever feels supportive and intuitive to you. Allow your eyes to close. And then just take a moment here. Notice your vibration. Notice the energy that you've brought with you onto your mat today. Allow yourself to arrive here in this present moment. Notice all of the sensations that create right here and right now. Slowly start to shift your attention to your breath. Just allowing you to get a little more focused, a little more present. Let's take a full inhale. Fill up through your belly, your chest, your ribs and lungs expand. And then exhale, open mouth, let it go. Let's do that again. Full breath in. Feel everything open up. Feel your body lift up. Sip in a little bit more air at the top of this inhale, full capacity. And open mouth, exhale as you sink even deeper into your seat and release anything you're holding onto that won't serve you in this practice. Now start to just breathe in and out of your nose from here. Breaths in lift you up. The breath out sinks you deeper and roots you into the earth. These inhales and exhales out of our nose are called our Ujjayi pranayama, our victorious breath. They'll have a rhythm to them, a vibration. And once you start to work, it will get even deeper. Allow it to sound like the waves crashing in to the shore and then pulling back out to sea. Next inhale, reach those arms all the way high. Maybe lift your gaze, and then on your exhale, just bow forward over your legs. Rest your head down, chin down. Take a moment. And then slowly shift yourself into a tabletop position from there, facing the top of your mat. Palms root underneath your shoulders, hips over your knees. Big inhale, drop your belly down, lift your gaze, cow pose. Big exhale, round through your spine, puff up through your shoulder blades and gaze back. Good. Just two more of those cat-cows, starting to open up your spine. Letting the quality of your breath match the rhythm of your movement, and then maybe adding a shape or two here and there, shifting your hips back and forth, rolling your neck. You can flip your wrists. Take whatever feels good for you to really just start to hone in on how you're feeling. And then meet me in a neutral position. From here, send your right leg all the way long and then send your left fingertips forward. Take a breath in. Exhale, round. Give it a little tap, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach back out, pause. On your exhale, bend that back leg and then reach for the foot. Take a gentle kick into your hands. Open up Feel a big chest expansion. Exhale, embryo pose. Release the knee down, forehead down, fingertips back. Take a moment. Recognize your breath. Next inhale, shift into that tabletop. Send the left leg long, right arm long, and then exhale, crunch it in. Inhale to reach and pause, and then bend into that back foot. Find that grasp, kick in, open up through your chest. Exhale, come into that embryo once more. Next breath in, shift into a tabletop. Exhale, downward facing dog, hips up and back. Finding that inverted V shape, start to come up and down on your toes like you're riding a bicycle, bending in and out of your knees. Maybe take some wiggles in the hips, dropping one elbow and the other. And then when you're ready, we'll meet in stillness. Full breath in, your tailbone sends towards the sky. Full breath out, your heels root deeper into the earth. Next inhale, look at your fingertips. And on your exhale, walk your feet all the way up behind your wrists. Finding a nice ragdoll here, bend your knees, hang heavy over your thighs, let your body sway left to right. Nice and gentle here to start. Allow gravity to do all the work here. One more breath in. Exhale, release your fingertips and toe heel your feet in towards one another. On your inhale, halfway lift. Your fingertips will come to your shins. Your shoulder blades will come down and back as you lift your heart. Your belly will come up and in. And then exhale, dive forward, grab the back of your calves and pull your forehead towards your shins. Create a little bit of space in your hamstrings. Inhale, stand all the way up here and reach up, coming into Tadasana, mountain pose. Maybe you shift your gaze up. And then on your exhale, find a little back bend, cactusing your arms and opening your chest towards the ceiling. Breathe in to reach back up. Exhale, dive forward on a forward fold, and then sink into your knees and lower your hips down to your heels. Tuck your chin into your chest. Let's do that one more time, that sun salutation. Root your heels down. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise. Stand up, reach up. Exhale, find your back bend maybe an inch deeper. Inhale to reach. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. This time on your exhale, plant your palms. Step back to a high plank. Charge up right here. Spread your fingers wide. Puff up your shoulder blades and feel that engagement in your core. Full breath in. Exhale, lower your knees. Keep your hips in front of your knees. And then lower about halfway down in your elbows. Feel your triceps turn on. Inhale, press back up. Exhale, lower about halfway down. Pause. On your inhale, up dog. Flip your toes, shine your heart. Pause here for a moment. Our first one. Really press into those toes so your quads lift up off of the ground. Exhale, downward facing dog. Next inhale, look at your fingertips. Come up onto your tippy toes, bend your knees like you're winding up a spring. Then on your exhale, come forward. Step your feet all the way up to your hands. Inhale for a halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, Utkatasana, sit low, reach your arms high. A lot of people call this chair pose, but it translates to fierce pose. And that's exactly what you're doing. You're rooting down through your feet. And then you're lifting up through your chest and you're feeling your inner thighs turn on. Your whole leg muscles are starting to activate. Another breath in. Exhale, bring your palms to touch and then twist towards the right, hooking your left elbow to the outside of your right knee. Press into your palms, gaze up, lower your hips. Breathe here. Next, inhale, look down. Start to bring your right hand down to the ground, and then straighten that right leg and send your left foot back as you reach your left arm high, coming into a half moon pose. So we're already in a big balance here. So notice how that feels. Okay, and where are you gripping and where can you let go? Another breath in. On your exhale, go ahead and set that left foot down, and then inhale, reverse your warrior. Sweep your right arm up and back. Keep bending into that right knee. Feel an expansiveness here through your entire right side body. A full breath in. Exhale, cartwheel your palms down to the earth. Frame that right foot, step back, and take a vinyasa. Lower halfway down this time. Inhale for your up dog. Exhale for your down dog. Full breath in. Full breath out. Next breath in, look at your fingertips, lift those heels, bend your knees. Exhale, journey forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, dive. Inhale, fierce pose once more. Sit low, reach up. This time on your exhale, just come right into that twist towards the left. Right elbow outside of your left leg, gaze up. Feel everything start to fire up, maybe a little sweat. Full breath in. On your exhale, gaze down at the floor. Lower your left hand. We're opening up in the opposing direction, creating this expansion from that big compressed pose, half moon to the right. If you want, you can start to even lift those left fingertips up. Become really buoyant on that bottom foot. One more inhale. Exhale, slide the right foot down. Bend deep into that left knee and then sweep the left arm up and back. One more breath in. Exhale, cartwheel your arms down. Step back, high to low, up dog, downward facing dog. Wiping the slate clean with every vinyasa. We're gonna add on to that little sequence after 2 breaths here. Inhale, look at your fingertips. Exhale, journey forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, dive. Inhale, chair pose, sit low, reach up. Exhale, twist right. Moving a little faster here. Inhale, open up to that half moon towards the left. Exhale, sweep the left foot down. Inhale, reverse that warrior, right arm up and back. We're adding on here on your exhale. Turn towards the right, lift that left heel, and find a twist. Yes, our second twist. Our palms can press. Really rinsing out the spine today as you gaze high. Option to lower your knee here if you'd like, or you can keep it lifted to keep that activation in the inner thighs. On your next inhale, you're opening all the way up towards the left, finding a star pose with your heels in and toes out. Sweep your gaze up towards the ceiling. On your exhale, interlace your fingers behind your back. Turn your toes to face in so they're parallel with one another. Take another breath in to pull into your palms and expand through your chest. And then exhale, dive forward. Lift those arms all the way up and over. Working the crown of your head towards the earth. The back of your palms towards the earth as well. Slowly release your palms to your lower back and then all the way to the earth. From here, you're going to bend into that left knee. Come into a skandasana. So sink low into your hips. Work your palms together at your heart space. If your hips are nice and tight and that inner thigh does not feel open yet, you may be up here and that's perfectly fine. Honor where you are. This mat is your laboratory. You are allowed to experiment with every posture. One more breath in. One more breath out. Big transition. We're heading back towards the top of our mat, bending into that right knee, and then reaching our arms forward for a lightning bolt crescent here. So really sinking deep into that right leg, lifting the back heel, pressing the shin forward. Full breath in, biceps by your ears. Exhale, release your hands down. Lower your left knee. Sink your hips all the way back to that left heel and fold into an Ardha Hanumanasana, half splits. Give yourself a little bit of compassion here. Try not to force it. Next, inhale, start to send your weight into that right foot. Tuck your left toes under, lift the left knee, but this time, just step up to a forward fold. We're doing the whole sequence on the other side. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, breathe in, chair, sit low, reach high. This time on your exhale, twist to the left. Notice that breath to movement happening here. Inhale, open up to your half moon towards the right, get sturdy. Exhale, right foot down. Inhale, reverse that. Your left arm up and out. Here's where we added on your exhale, palms together, lift the back heel, twist left. Open up through your chest, gaze high, option to come down on that back knee. Breathe here. Inhale, burst open to star pose towards the right. Exhale, interlace those fingertips behind you. Take a breath in to expand. Exhale, dive forward. Crown of your head reaches down. Prasarita seat. Slowly release your hands back down to the earth. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, Skandasana into the right leg. Hands come to your heart center if that feels good. Next inhale, we're shifting back towards the top of our mat, sending your weight into that left leg, reaching your arms forward, engaging everything here. This is a really strong posture. Maybe you reach a little bit further, lift a little higher on the back toes. Full inhale. Exhale, lower all the way down to that back knee. Shift your hips back and fold in opposition to that big strong pose. Take rest. Next inhale, start to shift forward, bending into the left knee, lifting the right foot up, and come into a forward fold. Go ahead and bring your feet hips width distance here. Bend into your knees a lot, and then slide your palms underneath your feet, finding a Padahastasana. So your big toes will tickle your wrists. Inhale, lengthen through your spine, and on your exhale, bend your elbows, use your upper back for strength, and straighten your legs as much as you can while gazing at your belly button. Feel this huge stretch to the back line of your legs. Body is engaged. Breath is fierce. One more inhale. Exhale to release. Bring your hands to your hips. Slowly stand up. Walk your feet in towards one another. Rest your palms by your sides. Meet me in a Samastitihi. Samastitihi has this beautiful meaning, washing away everything that was and starting anew. Not only here on our practice, but you can do this anytime, anywhere, with any relationship, especially the one with yourself. Next inhale, just open your eyes and bring your palms to your heart center. We're going to butterfly open our right knee. And then bring the inner sole of your foot to your calf muscle, finding a tree pose. Finding a tree pose. Really rooting down through the left foot. Try to resist the urge to bring that inner sole of the right foot up to your inner thigh, and just stay here with me for a moment. You'll see why. From here, you can start to reach your arms up towards the ceiling. Maybe close your eyes, finding this standing meditation where you're able to really dive in, but keep that one pointed focus on your breath. Another inhale. On your exhale, bring your palms back to your heart and slowly start to fold forward here. So you may have to bend into your left knee a little bit. Keep your tree with that right foot. As you plant your palms on the earth, you have two options. You can either jump back with one swift hop or take a bunch of little hops till you meet me in a high plank with your tree pose. So that right knee is pulling all the way up and out towards the ceiling. You're going to activate the outer glutes. Press into your palms. Build some heat. Full breath in. Exhale, lower all the way to your belly, keeping your tree pose here. Release both palms underneath your forehead, moving into our first yin posture. A nice little hip stretch. It's just a lying down tree. If you want more, you can pull the right knee all the way out to the right, maybe even straighten it, and then just relax. In this yin pose, you'll start to notice your breath softening. Your heart rate's probably still beating pretty fast, and that's okay. Just notice the sensations within your being right here, right now. And then where can you lean in a little bit more? Where can you allow? Once we start to slow down our physical body, our mind tends to amp up. Especially in these long holds in our yin practice. We start to grab for distractions, for things that'll make us feel like we're not doing nothing. But you are doing so much right now. Just by holding these somewhat uncomfortable shapes, your muscles, your connective tissues, tendons, and joints are finding this kind of fluidity, this openness about them. It's breaking up blockages that run through every meridian in your entire being. You're simply doing that just by breathing. But the postures, they target different areas. Right now, it's your hips, your groin, your inner right thigh. Breathe into that space. A few more breaths here. Very slowly, just start to straighten that right leg. Allow it to meet the left. And just take a moment here with both legs long to rebound, to feel. When you're ready, start to make that lying down tree pose with your left leg. At first it may feel like a lot. You can try and bring the inner sole of the foot to the right calf. You're going to feel that in your hip flexor. If you want a little more, you can even work the left knee up closer to your armpit or even straighten the left leg. Right? You get to create whatever shape supports you best. And sink into the breath. Use this time to learn the art of slowing down. Giving your body relaxation. Getting out of that default state of go, go, go. Reach, reach, reach. Achieve, achieve. Just be here. If you found any other posture than that lying down tree, start to reach your left inner sole of your foot to that right calf. Plant your palms right underneath your shoulders, tuck your right toes under, press up to a high plank with your tree. Okay, activate those muscles once again. Deepen your breath, one more inhale. Exhale, keep your tree, walk your hands all the way back to your right foot. From here, start to lift your chest. We're coming into our tree pose on the other side. Try to find your balance here as you arrive. Lift your gaze, lift your fingertips. Allow your branches to grow while rooting down through that right foot. One more full inhale. Exhale, release that left foot, and then fold all the way down. Take an inhale to lift halfway from here. And then on your exhale, sit your buns down and lift those heels high for a boat pose. Just a moment here. Allow yourself to lean in just a little bit more to this discomfort. Allow your breath to breathe through it. One more inhale. On your exhale, bring the soles of your feet together and your knees wide. And then round through your spine. Bring your forehead towards your big toes. Relax all the way down. From here on out, we are moving solely into our yin practice. These deep, healing stretches. While you're here in this bowing-like position, can you allow it to represent this bowing and honoring of yourself? Right? To allow yourself to exercise compassion, not only to others, but truly and deeply to your own being, will allow you to show up in the world more full, more sure, more aware of how powerful and infinite you really are. Now that we've released our Ujjayi breath and we're just breathing very gently, naturally, in and out of the nose, you may feel your heart rate start to slow. You may also notice at a certain point, after we hold these postures for quite some time, that your body gives in. That's what we're going for, that moment when it no longer feels like it needs to tighten or be in this fight or flight response, but instead it feels supported and it opens. And through that opening is the platform to growth. Five more long breaths. Next inhale, Slowly start to lift your chest. Take your time. Plant your palms right behind you, and before you move, resist that urge and just notice. Notice where in your body you feel more open. And then when you're ready, just simply place your feet on the ground and then take some little movements from left to right. Knees fall. And then from here, just scoot your body all the way forward. Send your legs long. Sit up nice and tall. Take a breath in to reach your arms high. And then on your exhale, with a nice flat spine, start to lower all the way down. When you can no longer have a flat spine, you may round, tuck your chin into your chest, dive forward. Now, there is no destination to arrive at here. This is just a direction in which your body is melting forward. Every inhale, you are creating a little bit of space in your body, and then every exhale, you are taking up that space by diving deeper into those open areas that you have created. One of the main questions I always get is, what is the difference between restorative and yin? So restorative postures, you'll usually see you're using a lot of props. You're making yourself really comfortable so you can relax fully. These yin postures are meant to be challenging in their own way. It's meant for you to find those edges and lean into them. And a lot of the benefits of our yin practice actually comes afterwards. After we've done that work on the tendons and joints, the connective tissue that surrounds your muscles like a web, that happens after the work. On your next inhale, slowly start to lift your chest. Taking a rebound from here, just sitting up for a moment, maybe allowing the blood to rush back down through your body. And then slowly making your way all the way to your back. We'll meet with our knees and our chest here. Maybe You need to take out your ponytail or do whatever you need to do to find a nice comfortable position here. Knees come into your chest as you rock from left to right. And then from here, loop your right knee over the left knee. Set the left toes down. Cactus open your arms and press into that left foot to lift your hips slightly. Bump them over to the right and then allow your knees to fall to the left. So you're creating this huge twist. You can gaze to the right from here. You're gonna feel a stretch, maybe in the outside of that right IT band, rinsing out your spine. Finding a nice compression for all of your abdominal organs. Allowing them to softly detox like you're rinsing out a washcloth. Breathe here. There's nowhere else you need to go. There's nowhere you need to be. What are we all in such a hurry for anyways? Next breath in, slowly come back through center. Unravel your legs. Plant both feet on the ground. Take a moment. Allow your spine to neutralize. Absorb your breath a little more fully. And when you're ready, cross the left knee over the right, lift those hips up and over to the left, and then allow the knees to be guided towards the right as you gaze left. And see what's going on with your internal dialogue. Are you willing to be present just for these last few minutes? To be so fully engulfed in the beauty of this moment that your mind needs to wander nowhere else. slowly start to come back to center. Now lower your palms down by your sides. Bring your feet wide and let your knees touch for a moment. And then when you're ready, move into your final resting pose. Send your legs long. Flip your palms to face up as you draw your shoulder blades down and back. No more effort here. No more trying. Just be. You may stay here as long as you need. But if you're ready to move back into your beautiful day, just start to deepen your breath. And allow that breath to inspire some movement, maybe in your fingers or your toes. Next inhale, give yourself a big good morning stretch like you're waking up for the first time today. Point your toes. And then on your exhale, roll to the left or right, finding a fetal position. Rest for a moment. When you're ready, we'll meet in an easy seat, just the way we began. This time, bringing both palms together at your heart space as you feel your energy soften. As always, it has been my honor to guide and serve you from my mat to yours. Thank you for showing up for yourself. We'll bring our thumbs to our third eye. Take a breath in to lift our chin. And on our exhale, bow to one another for creating this sacred, special place where we can heal, where we can grow, where we can reconnect. Namaste. Thank you guys so much for moving with me today. Make sure to comment and subscribe. You can connect with me on Instagram at KirstyPage. Otherwise, I'll see you next time on your mat. Peace.